Hello everyone. I'm so glad you have joined me today. Today, I'm going to make a fun card that just came into my head and I decided to give it a try. If you're interested in seeing what was in my head, stick around. All right, here is the Seaside Bay stamp set, and I am using this image, and I pulled this one in case I need some more texture on my sand, but I'm not positive. I have the Playing in the Rain set, and that is for the sentiment, "Oh, happy day." That's all I'm using out of it. From the Around the Bend dies, I've pulled out this one. I'm trying an idea. Don't know if it's going to work, but we'll find out. All right. I have Boho Blue ink, Crumb Cake ink, and I pulled my gray granite marker because I'm only going to use part of a stamp and the marker is easier to ink it up. And then I have some of the flat adhesive back pearls. Okay, for my card today, I need a piece of white that's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. I need a piece of boho blue that's 4 by 5 1/4. I need 2 pieces that are 3 3/4 by 5. This is Crumb Cake, and this is a piece from the Fresh as a Daisy DSP. So those are the first 2 pieces that I'm going to deal with. Now this one, I might have to cut it down. I'm not positive. It's going to depend on how it works out. So I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to take my die. And this edge will not cut up here, but it does put all these little bubbles in it. This edge will cut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on here like so. And I'm going to slide it over slightly. I am going to tape it in place because I don't want it to move. And I am going to die cut this. Okay, when I die cut it, I got 2 pieces. This piece has all these holes in it. And I'm thinking that this on here is going to be the water. And what I want to do is I'm going to take, and I forgot my white craft ink and a sponge dauber. Okay, got it. Let me get a scrap of paper that I'm going to pull in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to put, my goal is to put this here. And I think that's plenty of room. I am going to take a pencil. I hope this one works. And I'm going to make a mark here. And I'm just going to lightly trace all the way down and around. All right. That's to tell me where I need to add my white ink. So I'm going to take my sponge dauber and I'm going to add some white. And I'm not being particular about coloring the whole thing because when I put that paper down, it's to mimic the foam froth that you get at the edge of the shore, but you still see some of the sand. All right, so let's see if that worked. All right, and that's good because we do still see some of the sand, which you want to see. You don't want it to always be the white. Now what I'm going to do is I have to heat set this because white craft ink doesn't dry quickly. So let me heat set this. Okay, I've got it heat set. Now I'm going to take my pencil and I'm very carefully, see, I've got to be very careful not to get it up in the ink because it's smearing. This is not my normal pencil. I'm wiping it off somewhat on my pants. All right. There we go. Not my normal pencil. I'm telling you, Papermate's the best. All right. This now can be put on here, and I'm going to put this on with some glue. If I can get my thing out, it didn't want to come out for some reason. All right. And I'm going to pull this back in because I want to make sure I put a line right of glue right along here. All right, and then I'm going to go right along here. And I'm not too worried about all those pieces in between. All right, let me put this back on here. I'm just going to put it on here in case any of it leaks out. Now let's see if I can get this on even with the top, but down so that it hides that. Yeah, not bad. I've got a couple of spots that I might be able to do something with. Now, I'm going to take and I'm going to put a block on here because I want to make sure that edge sticks down. And I'm going to grab a Papermate pencil to see if I can't clean this up better. Yeah, much better. Get yourself Papermates, much better. All right, I've got that. Now, time to do some stamping. I'm going to take the sand with the shells and the crumb cake, and I am going to stamp it down here along the bottom, like so. And I'll stamp it here. I'm kind of varying it because it's like the waves. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to add some other texture in here. All right. Just a little bit. And I want to get some up here. There we go. So just a little bit so that it looks like a seashore, so to speak. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Oh Happy Day and I am going to stamp my sentiment. Anybody who loves the beach will know that this is a happy day for them. I'm going to put this down here, and my paper is warped. Ooh, you know what? I didn't check this. Let's see how it stamps. All right, so I've got to tilted it too much. Got it there. Okay, you kind of got to play with it to see. So let me ink this up again. All right, I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to hold it like so and pray it's straight. Oh, not bad, not bad. All right, now I need some birds on here. And this is okay to stamp this way. I don't want that one. I want the bottom two. So what I did was, if you look at the bottom of this, they have some space. I took a marker and I marked here all the way down where the bottom is. And I did the same thing here. So now I have a visual for where the feet are. And I'm going to take my gray granite marker and I'm going to ink up just the two bottom ones. So that's a great way to kind of figure out where you want them. And not very dark. But you know what? They blend in. I'm going to go with it. It's darkening up some as it dries. This is going to go on here. And now because I heated this, it's warped. So I'm going to use some double-sided tape on the back. All right, and I see I've got some space here. I've got to do some trimming. So I'm going to pull in my scissors and I'm going to trim this extra off. That way it'll be straight, like so. All right. Here we go. There's this and that. And now I need my yucky scissors to trim. And then I can add it to my panel and then to my card base. And the last thing I need is to add some of the flat pearls. Okay. Now, when you emboss something, if it warps, just use your double-sided tape. All right, I'm gonna put this off and this. Get these off all the way around. Okay. Oops, I almost put that on upside down. And you know what? I did this wrong. I want this on a piece of white with boho blue here. Hang on. Let me make some changes. All right. Don't know what I was thinking. All right, now this is going to have a border. So there we go. And then as you can see, it's still curling. So I'm going to use some double-sided tape to help hold it in place. I think this looks better. I don't know what I was thinking when I cut that. Who knows? Let me get my... Okay. So let me get double-sided tape on here. All right. Now, if you don't have this set, you can easily do, there was an old set that we had. Oh, I can't remember. It had shells in it. You can use that one. You can do the same idea with the sailboat punch and just make, I can't show you, just make this down further and more up here and put your sailboat up there in the water. So always a way to modify with what you have. If you have the Season of Chic, it has shells. They're bigger, but you could use those. So lots of ideas. All right, let me get this on here. Okay. There we go. And now my pearls. Let me pull them in. I've got this. And I want my, see if my take your pick tool will pick these up. Okay, it did. There's 1, 2, ooh, 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 3, and then I'll put another one down here and there. And there we have a great card for someone who loves the beach. And remember to do the inside of your card an envelope. just carries that whole theme all the way through and makes it look professional. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already or you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. I would appreciate your support. Have a fabulous Friday. Bye.